What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam and I'm back with another YouTube video. And it's been a while really since I made one and just sat here and talked to you guys. What's going on? What's happening? I noticed I'm getting some subscribers. I'm up to like 13 now. Um, my videos are getting more views more often. I'm not like popping off or nothing crazy, but it's good to see some traffic around my channel. If you're here for my transition, if you're here for just me, I appreciate you. I wanted to make a video really like that had not so much nothing to do with my transition, but I keep saying I'm going to post more videos and it's not going to really be my transition, and I want to post more videos that really doesn't have to do with my transition, and I just want to be on here more, and I'm just not. And it's so much because of the fact that time, and that's honestly what this video is about, like, and I'm going to get into that. And this video is not about transitioning, because I will be talking about transitioning in my video, in this video. But it's more like I'm going to be talking about transitioning, not so much this is a transitioning video. And that's why I'm kind of putting this out here. It's kind of random, it's kind of on the spot, because I just wanted to post more, and more things that really had nothing to do with transitioning. Um, because that's not what this channel is about. It's just something I'm doing and something I'm documenting, which I'm doing horrible in, because I'm not seeing as much changes, but if I go back, I do. So I'm trying to take as much pictures and much documentation as I can, but I honestly just feel like I'm flooding my phone with similar things. So that's why after my 4th week and month update combined, what have you, it was like I felt like the next time I had to make an update was my 2 months. And I know people do 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, so on and so forth. And I'm gonna put the amount of weeks I am next to the amount of months I am, but that's also obvious. Like, you could do math, so I don't even have to do that. But I just don't feel like week to week there's as much transitioning changes. But 2 weeks down the line, I'll realize, like, wow, I did change from this week to that week. And I kind of figured that's how it was going to be. So I'm not really, like, in any kind of mood over it. I'm just like, it is what it is, you know? So, and I also noticed after being on T, I don't really care about other people's transition. Like, before transitioning, right? Before medically transitioning and starting taking T, I was, like, always watching videos and, like, trying to figure out, okay, like, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, like, alright, this person's doing this, this, that. But now that I'm doing it, like, and I already knew people transitioning change at different times and different rates and different speeds and all this. And it's like, I'm different than this, but I'm more than this person, and I'm transitioning less than this person. And it's like, it's gonna be different, so it's like pointless to watch other people's transitioning. It's good, you know, you're giving them support, and it's good to see how much they personally have grown, but don't compare. So, you know, support your friends, support your fellow YouTubers and all this stuff, and like watch their transitioning videos and like watch their updates and like see what's going on in their life, but don't compare yourself. And if that's what you're looking to do, it's not going to work out for you. You're just going to end up upset. Um, so, yeah. Um, the point of this video was time. I wanted to talk about time because the reason why I haven't really been posting is time. Not so much that I haven't had time, but time is going by very, very fast. It's like I'm getting married in 3 months. That is going by like this, okay? transitioning. I'm already 6 weeks on T as of yesterday. Um, and like the changes I'm seeing is starting to sprout. Like I'm getting more facial hair. I mean, I'm working with minoxidil and beard oils, and I just started derma rolling, and you know, and I'm working out, and like I'm doing stuff to show progress and to make progress. But I can look back and be like, damn, I've been doing all of this for 6 weeks already. Like it just went by so fast. And then I also just got a refill on tea. So that's like 6 more weeks. 6 weeks plus 6 weeks, that's 12 weeks, that's 3 months. So by the next time I need another refill, I'll be 3 months on tea. And that's crazy to think. And then I also sit there and think, like, chill, you're only a month and a half on tea. But as fast as those first 6 weeks went, these next 6 weeks are going to go by just as fast, if not faster. Because I honestly feel like every day, every year, whatever, the rate time goes by is just faster and faster every day, every year, whatever. It's insane. And I remember hearing about this growing up, about, it just goes by, and about time just slipping away. And I never really understood it, but the past 10 years or so, I've realized it. And it's crazy to see. Even now, like, I'm in Jersey and we just opened up. It's almost as if the pandemic isn't even going on. You know, it's insane. And weed is legal in Jersey. I've waited for weed to be legal in Jersey forever. And it's like, now that it's legal, it's like no big deal. Now that I'm on tea, it's like no big deal. Like, you wait and wait for certain things to happen. And then once they happen, it's like no big deal. And I've said this in previous videos starting tea. Like, you wait and you're so excited to start tea. And then once you start tea, you're just like injecting yourself every week, or rubbing it on yourself every week, whatever it is. And you're like, all right, now you just gotta wait for shit to happen. And just how fast and how time works and goes, and it's just, I know when you get in rants like these, or when you get into conversations like these, you could talk for hours, or you could just end up repeating yourself, or just end up saying so much stuff that it's not making any sense, but it falls together in your head perfectly. And you have just so many questions, and you have so many theories, and it's just like, okay, what about it? You know what I mean? So if you're watching this and you're young, and this is so cliche, I always find myself saying so many cliche things, but it's true. Like, if you're young, enjoy what you have, because time is long, okay? At times that may suck, but it's better than just everything around you just slipping away from you in a blink of an eye. It's like, I don't know. Like, you just have to appreciate what you have before it's gone. But then when you're aware of one day it's gonna go, it's more like beyond appreciating. You're scared. You're scared of that change, that you're scared of the inevitable, because you know it's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. Just don't know when. You don't know how. And you don't know if that day you'll be ready for it. Because you're always saying, like, all right, it's gonna happen one day, whatever it is. And you're prepared for it. But don't you realize, like, things always happen at the unexpected? So, like, you may not even be thinking about that specific thing that one day, and it happens. And it catches you off guard, and you're like, damn, I was prepared. I thought about this for every day in my life, and the one day I don't think about it, it happens, and it just destroys your being. And it's like, whether that's death, whether that's like you having to move, or someone you love having to move, or I don't know, like, the first day of summer was the other day. And in the beginning of June, I found out that, you know, I'll be moving by the next spring. So now spring's over, right? It's first day of June. Not first day of June, first day of summer. Knowing that there's only 12 months in a year and there's 4 seasons a year, and each season is 3 months. There's only 9 months left till I move, and I'm in a completely different environment I've been so excited for, but it's like it's creeping up and you're nervous. But before that, in 3 months, I'm getting married. So that's going to happen and that's going to go away. And then 2 months after that, I'm going on my honeymoon. So that's going to happen. I'm be excited. That's going to go. And then in no time, I'm going to be moving before I know it. And it's just the amount of time that goes and just comes and goes. And you set a date or you set your mind set on something. And to watch that just come, and then once it's there, you're just like, all right, now what? Like, you were looking forward for so much just for this moment. And that moment, at that moment, comes and goes so quick. It's crazy. Growing up is scary. Growing up is a wake-up call. Growing up is like, literally buckle in and hold on, because it does not slow down. Does not stop for nobody. That's why you can't stop for nobody. If time does not stop for anything, anybody, what are you doing sitting around wasting your time for other people? Get up, do your change that you want. If you want change, the only way it's going to be done is if you do it, and you do it now. You do it today. That's why when I started working out, starting T, like, obviously I should have started a long time ago, and I was on and off, blah, blah, blah. But, like, throughout the 6 weeks, there's been so many times that, like, I just want to stop and take a break. And it's like, no, Sam, work out. When you're done, you're done. I work out twice a day. I work out in the morning and at night. And so many times I don't want to just do those push-ups or do those sit-ups or lift those weights, because I'm just like, I'm tired. I don't want to. And now, do I have to do it every day? No, you don't. Some people say it's not good to exercise every day. Mentally, I can't. If I don't do it every day, I won't do it. I will stop. And that is how I've learned my body. The way I get out of things is if I don't do it every day. And I also surround my facial cleaning, like my facial care and all that, and my beard care, my medications. I surround a lot around that. Like, I'm a very routine person. Like, I have to have routine. I'd probably be perfect in the military. But it's like, if I skip one day, I mess up. I remember I skipped 3 sessions since I work out twice a day. It was a morning, a night, and then the next morning. And I was so upset that I kept missing. Not that I kept missing, but I was too tired, and that, like, I had other things to do, so I had to leave, and I couldn't be at home to exercise. And, like, I felt like I fell back, and I only missed, like, 3 sessions, only a day and a half of working out, and I felt like I ruined everything. Like, I was so hard on myself. So if I just do it, and even if I do it at half the speed or half the strength, or just give it half the effort, I'm doing something. It's better than not doing nothing. So that's why I say, like, if you want to do something, better job, better physique, better style, make more money, get a second job, start making videos. You have an idea and you want to start your own business, just start, just do it, and don't stop when you do, because in no time, you're going to look back and realize how many years have passed, or days, or months, or whatever, and how far you could have been if you didn't start back then. And that's just my mindset, you know what it is? Like, that's just how I think, and to be honest, I have to sit here some days and think, and be like, damn, take a breath. The amount of days I feel like just run into each other, and, like, I notice my voice cracking, or I'm gaining more muscle, or this or that, and it's just so much changes happening. And I just need to sit down once in a while and be like, relax. Because I swear, working out twice a day, you should wash your face twice a day, you should brush your teeth twice a day. But it's almost like I feel like I'm just running into each other. I sleep, wake up, work out, go to work, come home, like work out, go to sleep. Like it's like a non. That's why I just don't make videos, because like the days run into each other. Some days like they can't catch up with one another, and I'm lucky I even know what day it is. I'm lucky I even have time to take a shower. I'm lucky I even have time to work out. I'm lucky I have time to like even eat. Like I have to remind myself to eat, and it's like, dude, you're heavy. I was gonna say fat, but trying not to be so hard on myself. But dude, you're heavy. Like you're not gonna wither away to nothing. How do you not eat? Like I really don't, and I don't know why. I've always looked like this and been like this, but I'm sure it's gonna change now that I'm on T, and I don't have much of a hormonal imbalance. But like, I was supposed to take blood work, right? A month on T. It was literally gonna be the day I'm on T for a month, and it was like, cause he didn't want me to take my shot. I mean, get blood work taken too close to my shot day. So like, just the way it worked out, it was gonna be a month on T, and I was gonna get blood work. And I scheduled it for like 7 a.m. and I get out of work at 6. But I didn't know that week I was gonna be babysitting 2 different houses. So basically, my parents' house, because they were on vacation, so their house with their plants and their cat, and then their friend's house that they went on vacation with their 2 cats and their 2 birds and their house. And it was like, damn. And I just forgot to get the blood test, and I was like, crap, it's at 7. I don't know why I thought it was like at 10. And it was like at 7 o'clock, and I decided to look, and I was like, no, my blood test is literally right now. So I was like, crap. So I just rescheduled it for the following week, and luckily I ended up talking to, the doctor's office, and they said that was completely fine. So, but that was last week that I got my blood test, so I'm gonna probably have to call them this week and be like, I don't know if we need an appointment for that, or are my blood levels okay? Do I need to up my dose, down my dose? Like, is everything good? I even had like 4 weeks on T. I had like a rash, and like my skin is weird. Like I used to have a rash on my legs, where like if I hurt myself, it would get all hard, and it would hurt like a bruise. But then it would like itch and turn red and like peel. It was weird. I don't know what was wrong with it. I went to the doctors and they gave me medicine and it kind of helped. But then they even tried putting me on water pills and it kind of helped. But then it didn't, and it would go away and then come back, and it was kind of like that on my stomach. But then I noticed it was like everywhere I took my shot. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, am I allergic to tea? And then I Googled like when people are allergic to the oil and tea, like it can be right away, it can be a few hours, few days, even a few weeks. And I'm like, well, I am 4 weeks on tea. And then I not ignored it, but like I was aware of it. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna call right away because I don't know what the hell it is. I thought it was my stretch marks. I thought I was losing weight and my stretch marks were itching. But then I noticed it was like everywhere I took my shot. So then, because I like changed sides every time. So then I took my shot day came up, and I took my shot, and later that day, the injection site did the same thing. So I was like, what the hell? So, I ignored it. I'm like, damn, I'm allergic, but I waited so long. Don't do this. I don't recommend this. I don't even know if I am allergic, but I'm just saying, if you are, don't ignore the signs. Call a doctor, do what you gotta do. But I'm like, yo, I waited so long to be on T, like, I'm not about to just stop, because I don't know if I gotta wait for a new prescription, or if the pharmacy will even have the prescription. Like, I don't know if there'll be a problem with insurance. Like, I didn't want any problems. I just want to keep doing it. So then I took another shot yesterday, and so far the rashes have pretty much subsided, except where that one shot and that one injection site was. It's still kind of there, but if I don't itch it and don't bother it, it kind of goes away. And then yesterday when I took my shot, it was my 7th shot and I'm 6 weeks. I took it and I haven't had no reaction at all. So I don't know if I'm finally immune to the oil because I'm just doing it anyway, or that was just some kind of situation with my personal skin situation, because with that whole leg thing, and it was trauma, because like I said, every time I bang my leg, it would get hard, because I'm on my knees a lot at work. Like I'm a veterinary assistant, so I work with dogs, and like I'm always holding them, and I'm on my knees a lot. So whenever there's trauma, that happens. So I'm wondering, was that something similar, like with my stomach? And then, because, like, a needle is trauma. And then I was like, well, or I could be allergic. And obviously, you should talk to your doctor. But I'm afraid he would just assume it would be me being allergic, and he would change my thing. And I don't want to have to do that. Unless I would have to. And so I know I'm allergic to other medications, like antibiotics, like penicillin, amoxicillin, C-chlor, sulfur, all those. And it's like, I get hives. So it was more like relatable to whatever was going on with my legs than an allergic reaction. So I just ignored it, and obviously if it got any worse at any time, or if it continued, I would do something about it. But it wasn't like there was any kind of pattern. I was really trying to monitor it and figure it out before I, like, just jumped and went to the doctors, which you should never try to be your own physician. You should, like, no matter what, talk to your pharmacy or talk to your doctor, no matter what. So don't listen to me and what I'm saying and follow my steps, because I'm not exactly the best influence. But it's just something I did. I'm just telling you guys what happened. So basically, like I said, so I don't know. I haven't had any reaction to my injection site, like, now. So, and I actually scratched myself coming out. So I came out and I scraped the needle across my skin. So I have a scratch where my injection was. But yeah, other than that, there's no reaction, and everywhere else is subsided. So yeah, but I know this video's gone on this long already, and I just want to talk about time, really. So now that this video took up enough of your time, I'll let you go, and see y'all next time. Peace.